Hey everyone, welcome to another Anime Kingdom discussion review. This one is on episode 4 of Owari no Seraph, and if you never watched my update video, I have said in that video that I did not make a discussion video and review video of episode 3 of this or a couple other animes because my webcam was broken, but finally I have fixed it, and um, I just thought by the time I fixed it, it was too late already. I felt that to talk you wouldn't really care to talk about it or hear what I have to say about it, but I'll put a little bit of input from what happened. It was pretty interesting to see him overcome that demon, because that was pretty much what episode 3 was about, him overcoming that demon. Even though he how his thirst for vengeance and everything, and that's what, like, one of the things that the demon would feed on, but he was able to overcome it. So it was pretty interesting, to be honest, to see that's how they get their cursed weapons like that. This episode, of course, was pretty much. It was like I was actually really interested because we got to see more about Mika. One, because I was wondering, it showed it before, um, you know, how he became a vampire, and what happened after you had left, and that was pretty much that. Um, this all is about. She's like a queen, Kru, Tepes. I think that's how you say it. I forget how exactly, but she's like the queen of the vampires, like the like third progenitor. So she's like a big deal, and she's pretty much the one that like brings him back to life and everything and all this kind of stuff. And why we see him as a vampire, but even though he's a vampire, he still wants to protect you, as seen at the end of this episode when he says, when they are stating that there's going to be a war between vampires, and of course, now that the humans are fighting back, they're going to fight them. And even though Mika is a vampire, he still says, I'm coming, I'm going to protect you. And I just like, wow, man, Mika's he is a good guy, seriously. But according, like, seeing the opening, they do fight, so I wonder how that's going to happen. Like, is he gonna be you gonna be pissed that he's a vampire and try and fight him off, or is Mika just gonna have to, no matter what? He doesn't have the power, he has to fight him, but he doesn't want to, kind of thing. I don't know, but that's pretty interesting. That's one thing I like about this anime, that kind of, like, they're pretty much brothers and they're put on both sides, on each other's, the enemy's side. What are they gonna do? How are they gonna team up, kind of thing? He's a vampire, something that you said he would kill every single one of. Doesn't matter, right? Mika's still a vampire, and Mika, I think he didn't want to become a vampire, also. So maybe he'll want you to kill him. Who knows? We'll have to see about that one. And of course, we get in this episode, we also get introduced to a new character. Um, his name is Shiho Kimuzuki, and he seems like a real jerk. And then him and you just fight constantly. Even when they're teamed up together, they can't work together well at all. But we find out why he's worked. Shiho is such a kind of a dick, but he's trying really hard. He doesn't care about anyone. He's got top grades. He wants to get into the Demon Moon Squad because of his sister. It has this thing called the Apocalypse Virus, and it's pretty interesting, I guess, if he is allowed to, if he's in the Demon Moon Squad, which makes sense. Also, it's kind of, you get the army's benefits, and they're better qualified to treat this disease instead of the regular doctors, which obviously we've seen in this episode. It's not much longer that she'll survive if he doesn't get onto the squad and get her that treatment. And it was pretty interesting to see, you really kind of, talk, like, you shouldn't, because at first, Shiho was like, no, I don't want to go, because he wants to make it in. So he thinks that, you know, even though she was in critical condition, who cares? He has to get this so she can be better. But there's a chance she didn't get better and she died right there, and he would regret it the whole time, and all this kind of stuff. And he feels like it sounded like he was gonna give up for a moment, but of course, you does get him to thinking, you're right, and all this kind of stuff. And even though they still hate each other's guts, probably they kind of see eye to eye in some way, and they're probably gonna end up being like really good, partners, friends, maybe. Still, of course, be dicks to each other, but sometimes that's how friends are. But overall, it was a good episode. I did enjoy it. I really enjoyed, like I said, the part about showing everything what happened to Mika and everything. And this, like, it's interesting to see. Like, I hope it keeps going like this, where it shows Mika's point of view with the vampires and then Yu's point of view with the humans. So we get both, POVs instead of just like seeing you as a main character and seeing the humans do this and Mika is not. Is kind of like a side kind of thing. I like it how it is right in this episode where it kind of showed both sides, and yeah, that's all I gotta say about the episode, guys. I really enjoyed it. So hope you guys enjoyed this Kingdom discussion and review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about it, comment below as well. And I can't wait to see what they have in store for us next week. So until next time, guys. See ya.